Canned air. In 2015, Canadian entrepreneur Moses Lamb started selling air, not a metaphor, real air, from the Rocky Mountains of Canada, clean, cold, and fresh. It was compressed into cans and shipped to customers. Sounds strange, but it worked. The company Vitality Air quickly gained attention. Its main market became China, where in some cities the smog is so thick that people are willing to pay just to breathe cleaner air. Over time, the idea spread. Air started appearing from all over the world, from Australia, Scotland, even from Mount Fuji, and then it got even more unusual. Imagine this: you open a regular can. There's nothing inside. No food, no liquid, just air. You take a breath, and that's the entire product. And the most surprising part? People actually buy it. Sometimes the simplest things turn into something unexpected. Wind carousel. In 1955, on the set of The 7-Year Itch, Marilyn Monroe stood over a subway grate, and a powerful draft of air blew her white dress up. That shot became an icon, and the idea that an upward stream of air could deliver such a thrill eventually turned into an entire industry. Today, its main realization is the indoor skydiving wind tunnel. In this vertical setup, powerful engines blast an airstream at speeds exceeding 200 kilometers per hour. This dense, invisible cushion easily supports a person, allowing them to literally float. It's the perfect simulation of free fall. You get the exact same sensation as skydiving, but in absolute safety. There's no need to overcome your fear and step into the abyss from a plane. You simply lean into the air under an instructor's supervision. This format has become a massive hit for both professional athletes and beginners looking for pure adrenaline. The business formula turned out to be brilliantly simple. Take ordinary air, blast it powerfully upwards, and people will happily pay for the chance to defy gravity. Full of hot air. Every company has this guy. Let's call him Mr. Hot Air. Bro, this idea is absolute fire. I've mapped it all out. Starting tomorrow, a year passes. So, how's the big idea? It's marinating. You can't rush genius. Mr. Hot Air is like a hurricane in an empty field. If you strapped a turbine to him, his enthusiasm could power a small village. But there's no time to build the turbine. He's currently too busy making a vision board for the blades. Compressed air. Why pneumatics rule the world of mechanisms? Picture a scene in an auto shop. A mechanic takes off a wheel in a couple of seconds. The secret to this speed is a pneumatic impact wrench. It runs on compressed air. A compressor builds up pressure, and a powerful airstream spins the turbine. The result is higher torque, less weight, and absolute reliability compared to electric equivalents. Pneumatics are indispensable everywhere. On construction sites, nail guns do in a minute what would take hours by hand. In painting, spray guns provide a perfect finish with no drips. In sewing factories, complex automated machines, like pocket machines, run on compressors because air provides lightning-fast and precise movements. In medicine, ultra-high-speed dental drills also run on air. An electric motor simply couldn't handle that speed. In manufacturing, pneumatic presses stamp metal and robots move parts. So what is the secret to this superiority? Yes, the compressor itself plugs into the wall, but the trick is in the separation. In your hands, you only hold a lightweight tool with absolutely no electricity inside. This provides 100% safety with no risk of short circuits or sparks. You get total control over the pressure, instant reaction with no delay for motor spool up, and phenomenal durability because there is almost nothing to break inside. Compressed air is the invisible force that makes hard work easier, faster, and safer. Wind generator. Thousands of years ago, people built windmills where the wind obediently turned heavy millstones to grind grain. Today, the core process remains exactly the same, but the scale has changed completely. Instead of a creaky mechanism, there is a high-tech generator. And instead of a wooden tower stands a wind turbine the size of a skyscraper. The invisible flow of air pushes against the aerodynamic blades. They spin, and the generator seamlessly produces clean electricity. There is no burned fuel and absolutely no harmful emissions. Today, wind power is the true foundation of the energy grid for many nations. In some European countries, more than half of all electricity is literally pulled from the air, meaning every second outlet in people's homes is powered by the wind. And to catch the most stable and powerful currents, engineers stepped out into the ocean. This is how giant offshore wind farms appeared right in the open sea. The span of their blades significantly exceeds the wingspan of a passenger airliner. The global wind energy market is valued at hundreds of billions of dollars. It is constantly growing and powering entire megacities. And the most amazing thing is that at the heart of this colossal industry lies that same simple process from antiquity. Just ordinary air that is simply blowing somewhere. Air purifier. Cities grow like living organisms, hungrily and relentlessly. Neighborhoods sprawl beyond the horizon. Highways fill with metal, and factory smokestacks on the outskirts run around the clock, breathing into the sky everything that didn't fit into the production process. Exhaust fumes, cement dust, heavy metals, and soot don't simply disappear. They settle, they build up, and they hang in the air we breathe. There was a time when opening a window was enough, but today an open window is an open invitation for smog to enter your bedroom. Natural ecosystems handled pollution for thousands of years, but the pace of 21st century urbanization proved too fast. Forests, wind, and rain can no longer keep up with emissions. And at some point, clean air stopped being a given and became a privilege. Technology stepped in to fill that void. In homes and offices, air purifiers have become the new normal. HEPA membranes capture microscopic particles, carbon filters absorb toxic odors, and the air that comes out the other side is genuinely different air. In factories, industrial cyclones and scrubbers work inside the pipes, catching pollutants before they ever reach the streets. Technology has literally placed itself between people and their own emissions. Where there is urgent need, a market always follows, and the air purification industry is one of the clearest examples of this. The worse the environment gets, the more confidently revenue grows. But the real mechanics of this market have nothing to do with selling devices, because a device is a one-time purchase, while filters are forever. They clog, they wear out, and they need replacing, bringing the customer right back to the manufacturer every single time. This is not a transaction, but a silent subscription built directly into the physics of pollution. Dirty air turned out to be an endless source of stable income. Air in a can costs money, but subscribing to the channel is free. Leave a like and stay on top.